2, 1. Opens up. Hand is up.
All right, welcome back to the program. I'm JB Riggs. Victory Monday is also our chance to celebrate the best, the worst, and the petty of the sports week gone by.
Stand by for 2.
So with that said, it's time, of course, for the Monday Mikeys. And earlier in the program, you heard from NC State and Wake Forest. And even though it's early in the season, we wanted to tip our cats to some tremendous performances with the ground game from both teams. Go ahead and roll that video. First for the Wolfpack, they trotted out Ricky Percy Jr., Bam Knight, and Jordan Houston in the backfield.
Putting a VO in
And
1.
they produced. State gobbled up 270 rushing yards against the Deeks. Person ran for 99 yards and 2 touchdowns, while Knight picked up 97 yards and a score. And of course, you're talking about 2 local
Video on 1 will be
Carolina
next.
kids born and bred. Houston is no slouch by any stretch, but if Person can remain healthy, he and Knight provide a dangerous 1-2 punch for the pack. However, we also need to acknowledge the efforts of Wade's running back, Kenneth Walker.
When it's
Sophomore
up.
rushed for a career-high 131 yards and 3 touchdowns against State. And Coach Clausen could really use Walker moving forward. Wake is still figuring things out without their first team
Stand by for the
wide
Mikey.
receiver Sage Surratt declaring for the NFL. And if they can lean a little more on Walker, that will help the offense moving forward. They put up 42 points over the weekend, and Walker was obviously a huge component of that. Shout out to the Pack. Shout out to Kenneth Walker for controlling the ground game. So with that said,
It's up.
we're handing out the Running Wild Mikey because both of these guys, all of these guys were putting in work, and we hope they can keep it up.
He's going to be
moving
on the camera
forward.
next.
All right, now, I've got to
He's
be
up.
honest. We celebrate this segment
Putting a
as
video in
the
2.
best and worst of the week, right? But the next few honorees definitely fall in the worst category. Atlanta Falcons fans, you might want to turn the TV off. Actually, no, don't do that. Stay right here. Just look away.
It's
The
up.
Falcons had the ball game in hand against the Dallas Cowboys on Sunday. They had it matched up. It was done. It was finito. But they led Dallas by as many as 20 points
Putting a
in the first
VO
quarter
in
and still led by 15 with
3.
about 5 minutes to go, and it all came crashing down. The Cowboys rallied, and Greg Zerline executed a brilliant onside kick, which was recovered by the home team, and would lead to Zerline connecting on a 46-yard field goal to give Dallas a 40-39 victory and stun those Dirty Birds. Now, there's a ton of things you can point to here, but I want to share this stat with you all. Atlanta scored 39 points and committed 0 turnovers. Now, according to ESPN Stats and Info, coming into Sunday, teams with that line were 440-0 when scoring 39 points and having 0 turnovers. That stat held up since 1933. Mike McCarthy got his first
video.
win as the Bears head coach. But as for the Falcons and head coach Dan Quinn, they fall to 0-2 with a historic collapse.
Sup?
So, Falcons, we are handing you the bye-bye birdie because the bye-bye birdie Mikey because you waved goodbye to a surefire victory
Sup?
on Sunday. All right, next up, we can admit that golf is a very difficult
All right,
sport.
video in 3.
This past weekend at the U.S. Open, Wingfoot proved to be
This is gonna be a little
for golfers
complicated, so
up
just
and
stay with
down
me.
the board. Now, there were some bad shots, and again, with the course that
Video in
challenging,
3 first.
that's understandable. But we had to show you a pair of the worst putts we've ever seen, so let's go ahead and roll the tape.
It's up.
Here's Danny Lee putting for par on the 18, and it lifts out. That happens. So here comes his next putt. This is going to be for a bogey, but no, he can't even get that one to fall, and the meltdown would continue. Lee would end up 6 putting the 18, par the 9. He then promptly withdrew from
Video
the
on 1
tournament,
next.
citing a wrist injury. Now, that was frustration. This is something else. Here's
What's up?
Rory Sabatini on the 15th green, putting for birdie, and I don't know, you
Sabatini
guys
next?
tell me, where is he going with this right here? Listen, I am not a professional golfer, but I know how to do some putt-putt golf.
Side
I don't
two
know
next.
what was going on right there, but hey, it was at least entertaining to watch. But overseas, the announcing team from Sky Sports sure got a good kick out of Sabatini's interesting shot. Take a listen.
Okay.
Oh my word. Now, what is going on here? I don't think I've ever seen this, you. Ever.
This is video continued.
I'm sorry, I was gonna have a laugh.
Hey, definitely got a chuckle out of me as well. Again, folks, golf is very, very hard, even for the very best in the world. So with that said, Lee and Sabatini get our thanks for coming, Mikey, because that basically summed up each of their weekends.
Okay, he's up.
All right, now last week we saw one of the strangest ejections in Major League Baseball.
Video on
in
3
recent
next.
memory. And it came at the expense of one of the game's
A
best.
floating
hitters.
Kyle Busch,
Let's
Matt will
take
go
you
from
to
this
the
one
Twins
right to the
and White
tees.
Sox. Sixth inning,
Okay.
Josh Donaldson is at the plate. He does not like the strike call by umpire Dan Bellino, and you can see the frustration all over Donaldson's face. His manager would come out to simmer things down, and on the very next pitch, the bringer of rain sends this ball out of the park. Home run by Donaldson, and he's obviously pumped up, but he's not done. Donaldson takes his run around the bases, and take a look as he crosses home plate. Ah, that is not good right there. You know you're going to get thrown out for that. Donaldson hits dirt all over
Bye.
home plate, and the umpire says, "You're out of here." This is the epitome of petty, but I definitely got a few chuckles.
We're going
out
to
of this
teases
when I
next.
got to see it earlier this weekend. I've got to give some props to Donaldson for smashing the home run, and I guess if you want to show up an umpire,
Stand by.
Yeah, he counted.
You scored a run
He
for
went
your team.
back to the shot.
Someone nod to Jay-Z.
It's up.
That's good at least.
We're giving Josh Donaldson the brush that dirt off your shoulder, Mikey. Just next time, don't brush it on home plate.
Okay, he's up.
All right, one more time out the burn, but plenty to get to on the other side.
Stay on
Through
one.
the results of our Twitter poll. We'll try to get the Major League Diamond and check in on some pennant races, time permitting. And it is prime time in the SWAC. Jackson
Down
State
in
has
two.
themselves a new head coach, and his name
Play of the day will be
certainly
in
brings a
3.
splash. We'll explain when the Chevrolet Sports Night returns. But first, roll that animation.
2 is up.
This is the Chevrolet Play of the Day.
And 3 is up.
Our play today comes from the Dallas Stars. John Klingberg is going to fire the puck in and check out the redirect by Joe
Ending animations in
Pavelski.
1, so sound in 1.
Pavelski has Brian McDonough draped all over him, but he hits his stick out and gets just enough in for the goals. More from this game, but the Stars, as of right now, earn our Chevrolet Sports Night play of the day.
And here we go. Stand by. In 3, 2, 1. Take a master.
All right, so clear. Come back at 54-19.
54-19.
Yeah, we had to drop
54-19.
Busch. Can you say that back time one more time?
54-19.